welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Rainique, and I am back with another video for you guys. Yes, you. So today I'm in a great mood. It's a Saturday morning, it's bright and sunny outside. You know, I don't have no plans today, so I can just literally sit back and relax, which feels amazing because y'all, I've been out like every weekend. I've been out. I have not been in the house consecutively these past couple of weekends. I've been doing something somewhere, so it feels good to have a weekend to myself. But anyways, as you can tell by the title of the video, what I'm going to be doing today, talking about today, whatever. So this is going to be like a little quick video, just like a sit down and talk type of video, whatever. And I have a couple things that I want to hit on my phone that I wrote out. But anyways, yeah, so that's what it's going to be. Quick video, quick chit chat, whatever, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. So as you can see by the title of the video, I quit my job and I am feeling ecstatic about it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling ecstatic about it now, but going through the process of coming up with quitting my job and that idea of leaving my job actually was just like a lot for me to handle, to be honest. So yeah, anyways, want to get into that today and be talking about the fact that I quit my job, how I feel, why did I quit my job, what do I have planned for myself, just like going forward and stuff like that or whatever. And the only reason I really chose to do this video is because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are feeling the same way that I'm feeling within their jobs, or, you know, I feel like they can relate to me. And if you can relate, once I get into this, you know, topic, if you can relate, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I will have so much great content for you. And why not? You can relate to this video, you can support me, you know, you can do whatever feels right for you. But anyways, if you can relate, go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know like if you've been through it, if you felt the same way at your job, or if, you know, this inspired you to branch out. I don't know, you know, just let me know, leave a comment down below. But yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So what it's all about, I quit my job. I sure did. But yeah, so I quit my job, and I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Like, I'm a little bit further away from the camera because for some reason my camera like zooms in super close, and I don't know how to zoom it out. Like, I think it's zoomed out as far as it can go. I'm gonna look a little bit more into that, I guess. I'm still new to using my camera and how to make it work, so yeah. But for the most part, basically I quit my job, and I only was at my job for almost about a year because I left another job to come to this job, quit this job, you know. Actually I didn't have anything lined up when I decided to quit this job. Like, I didn't have another job in place. Actually, I just was like, you know, I'm tired of having this feeling of tired of doing this job, quit. But anyways, let's get into that. So the reason why I quit my job, was basically because, you know, at first it started off great. Like, I enjoyed, don't get me wrong, it wasn't even anything about the company or anything like that. That's why I quit my job, because I worked for the best company that I feel like you could work for. Like, they were the first I've experienced in a lot of things. Like, they give so much to their employees that it's ridiculous. It was a great company, like, loved it, would recommend it for anybody. It was just the actual job, my position, that I didn't like, the actual job of the whole entire thing. I'm not gonna get too much into detail because I can't do that, you know, HIPAA. But I'll talk a little bit more about that. So yeah, you know, I first started off like liking my job a lot. You know, I met the people that I came into the job with. You know, I gained friends. So obviously, all in all, leaving my job was not a bad thing for me, because I gained friends that I never had before. Well, I had friends, but like, I gained more friends because my friend group was already small. I gained some really, really cool girlfriends, and they're awesome. Love them, amazing. Gonna miss them, but we'll still hang out outside of work. But yeah, so it was just like, it started off great, and then eventually, like a couple months in, I just started to feel like this is not for me, you guys. I've had a lot of jobs, But it was just like the routine of waking up and coming to this job once the weekend was over. Like, it just started to become a lot for me. I started to hate literally like Monday morning or Sunday night going into Monday, like when I'm about to go to bed, knowing I have to go to work tomorrow. I was just dreading waking up to go to work. Like, it was starting to get to the point where like I would literally sit in front of my desk before I clocked in and just want to break down and cry, because I was like, I really hate the job that I'm doing. Like, I hate it. And I've never hated a job before in my life, and I've had a couple jobs, never hated it. And it was just really, or at least I've never hated the position I was in. I wouldn't say like the company, because I love the company, just didn't like the position. And you know, it was just to the point where like I was really hating it. I dreaded waking up every morning to go to this job. It was just becoming too much on me. And it was like, you know, after college I'm already still working on my mental health and my mental state. So it was just kind of like, you know, already having struggles, working on your mental health, your mental state, trying to get that back into a good place. And then a job, you know, having a job, being in a position that you literally hate going to every single morning, it was just starting to like really take a toll on me. And one thing that really bothered me with the job was the fact that, you know, like, not to get too much into it, but I worked in a call center, and the call center, if you worked in a call center, you probably know, you can relate. It didn't start off bad, but then like a few months in, it was just like, you know, I know that working in customer service in general, like, you're gonna have like disrespectful customers, you're gonna have rude people. Like, I've been in customer service for 90% of my life. Okay, so I know. And I knew that, like, you know, you're gonna have those disrespectful customers. You're gonna be around rude people. You're gonna get things that are disrespectful said to you. But it was like, it's a difference from being in there person to person, seeing this person face to face, versus being over the phone and hearing this person, you know. It just gave me like, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more when I finish this, okay, because I'm all over the place. But yeah, like, it was just starting, it's just different, you know. And so to have like the couple occasions that I've had, or the many occasions that I've had, actually, let me put it that way, where, you know, I've had to just sit on a call and just be talked down on for like a good 50 minutes, an hour, or whatever. You can't even get a word in because that person is just going, disrespecting your character, the company, everything. And they don't even know you as a person, and you just have to sit there and take it. Like, it just is like, you know, because you don't want to lose your job, and you don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize you making money to take care of your bills or whatever. And it was just like having to sit there, listen to somebody criticize you, and you as a person who don't even know you, when you're really just trying to help that person, but you can only do so much because, you know, you don't make the rules or whatever. And it was just like having to be put in that position multiple times, like again and again and again and again and again. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like the entire day, but it was like, you know, you get calls a lot, majority of the times, where you're just sitting there being disrespected for like a good 50 minutes, a good hour, like, I kid you not, and you get not one word in. Like, that was just becoming a lot for me to handle, and I feel like it would be a lot for anybody to handle. I mean, most people would probably say I would just ignore them, or I would take my headset off, or blah 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 blah, you know, whatever. Kudos to you, but not everybody can do that, especially if you're someone like me who, or, you know, you're already trying to work on mentally getting back right, and then you're having to sit there and take that and not say anything back. Like, it just didn't sit right with me, the fact that I had to just sit there and take that and not say anything back. And if I disconnected the call, I'd get in trouble, you know. Like, it just didn't sit right with me. And I just wasn't willing to put myself through that much, like, beat down to really, like, just for a paycheck. I just wasn't willing to compromise my mental health for a paycheck. So, you know, I was just like, I think it's time for me to go. Like, I just started feeling like customer service, being in this position that I'm in, is no longer for me. And I feel like waking up every morning just hating the fact that I have to go to work, like, and do this, like, it was starting to become a lot for me, and it was just really starting to like weigh heavily on me and drag me down. Like, no positive energy. Like, of course, like, in front of people's eyes, like, I would come off like I'm a positive, like, I'm positive, I'm in a good way, I'm in a good mood, I'm doing all right, whatever. But in reality, behind closed doors, I was just not doing okay. Like, literally wanting to break down in tears because I have to go to work the next day, and I know I have to go and do a job I don't want to do. And that was starting to become a lot. I'm not gonna even lie to you, like it was really starting to become a lot. I forgot to turn my desktops off. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at that. But it did start to become a lot, and I feel like people wouldn't really, my parents at least wouldn't know, but a lot of people would understand like why I did it. But like if you've been put in that position, then you'd understand why I did it, and you'd be able to relate. Because I chose my mental health over a paycheck. Like that's just what it's gonna be. Okay, I'd rather be, not say broke, because there's other things that you can do in the meantime until you find another job. Like you can do Instacart, you can do DoorDash, stuff like that to make you some change to pay your bills in the meantime, versus while you're finding a job. And that time, have some time to like yourself at the same time, because you're choosing your own hours, you're choosing your own schedules, whatever the case is. But you're also able to get your mind back right, you know, whatever, prepare yourself for another job. So that was the main reason why I quit, because it was just like, I'm not gonna sit here, take this, be unhappy. Like I just didn't want to be unhappy, really. So, and it felt like, and I'm not gonna even lie to you, like I typed out my resignation letter. I did not do a 2 weeks notice because I just didn't think I could do a full 2 more week, like another week after this week. I just did not. Don't get me wrong, this week wasn't bad or anything, but like I just didn't feel like I can do another week after this week. So I was like, you know, I gave them a 1 week notice. I mean, at least I gave a notice. But for everyone else out there, give your 2 weeks. Give your 2 weeks. But I personally just didn't feel like I could do another 2 weeks. It was just too much. I mean, another week, it was just too much for me already. And I was ready to get the hell out. I was ready to get the dough. Hit the dough, okay? But anyways, yeah, so I did turn in my resignation letter, and I was actually, before I even turned it in, I was literally stressing. I was going back and forth, battling in my head, like, do I do it? I'm gonna be without money. I don't have another job lined up. Like, am I gonna be able to pay my bills? Like, I had already downloaded Instacart, DoorDash. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I can pay my bills in the meantime, till, you know, either my YouTube channel works out for me, or, you know, I find another good job. And so I was just literally I was in doubt. I was doubting myself a lot, and I felt like that doubt was starting to like make me want to withdraw from quitting, and it was just putting a lot of pressure on me. And eventually I was just like, you know what, I had it typed up, I had the email ready to send to my with my resignation letter in there. I had the email ready to send to my supervisor, and I was just like, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I was fighting it back. I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, go ahead and do it, put that in, quit, like, girl, get out of there. Like, my mom was all for it. I'm like just thinking about my bills, and I was so scared, you guys. But I was like, I didn't even think about it. I just pressed send, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really just sent this dang gone letter. I was like, it's done now, so I can't take it back. And once I sent that letter, it just like, it felt like a whole weight just lifted off my shoulders. Like, this is just flying in the back. I got the fan on because it's hot as I don't know what in this room. But like, literally, like, once I put in that notice, like, a weight was just lifted off my shoulders. I felt so good. I was like, you did it, Rainique. Like, you really quit. Like, girl, you really quit. Like, I haven't struggled with quitting jobs, no cap, but like, you really quit. You did it. You took yourself out of a situation that was toxic for you and did what was best for you and your mental health and your well-being, and you didn't choose money or greed over it, you know? So I felt great. Like, I was super excited. Of course, the week went by hella slow because, you know, it's my last week, and I'm like super excited for the week to be over so that I can just be free of the job. Not gonna lie, I had applied to jobs prior to that, but I didn't have anything, no offers, nothing lined up, nothing. Like, I was just done. I was gonna leave with nothing to fall back on. And so, you know, all of a sudden, once I turned in, literally, once I turned in that resignation letter, a couple days go by after I applied for a few jobs way before, and I start getting like offers for jobs from multiple places. And I'm just like, and for good pay at that. And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, is this God really like blessing me right now because I'm taking myself out of toxic situations. It's like I felt like he was telling me to take myself out of that situation a while back when I felt like leaving, but I was so scared to leave because, you know, I needed to pay my bills. Like, what am I gonna do? Blah blah blah. I don't have nothing lined up for me. Like, you know, I was so scared that I was blocking my blessings that he was trying to hand to me, you know. And I took that leap of faith and I quit my job with nothing lined up, and he was stacking my deck, like stacking the cards, you know, putting everything in place for me. Everything was like starting, it felt like things were actually working out for me when they were not working out for me before, and I was just doubting myself. And so I got a couple of job offers and stuff, and they were in my, and I was so excited, you guys, like they were in my actual, like my field. Like I have a degree in biology, so I want to do stuff like in the medical field, pharmaceuticals, whatever, you know, in that healthcare field all together. And I was so excited to get offered like a few jobs that were actually in my field. I did accept one of the jobs that I got. It's not necessarily a, it's, how would you say it? It's not like a, you know, I'm gonna just say it's a contract job, so it's not like it's temporary, but it can be extended. But the reason why I chose it instead of a job that, you know, is actually like not contract, not temporary, it's like full on, is really because for me, after I put in that resignation letter and I was doing some thinking and stuff, like I was like, I truly don't want to work for anyone but myself. Like I feel like I'm not meant to be, like I have so much potential, and I just feel like I'm not meant to work for anybody, to be honest. Like this job is really for me to, one, get into my career field that I really would like to be in, but also it's not holding me down, it's not long term. So at the same time I can work on maybe and starting my own business. Like I have thought about coming up and starting my own business, what kind of business I wanted to start, which is going to be a skincare business. I'm going to be trying to make, well not trying, I'm going to be making like body butters, body oil, body scrubs, facial scrubs, oils for your face, things like that, to help other people out there as well as my skin and myself. So look for that in the future, and not in the near future, I mean not in the far future, but like in the near future, because I'm working on that right now, getting my ingredients, things I want to do, what I want to name things, what I want to do with the business, what I want to call it, all of that good stuff, because y'all, it's not easy, but that's what I'm working on currently. And you know, it felt like it was a way for me to get my foot in the door without being locked down, you know, to something, like confined to a job. And it's still kind of scary because once it's over, and I'm not gonna have like income coming in off of for a job, like, you know, like it's still hella scary because I still gotta pay my bills, I got a car payment, I got insurance and stuff like that, etc. But I'm so glad that I did it. Like there's no regrets in my book whatsoever. I'm so glad that I had the job. I'm so glad that I quit the job. Like I feel overall happier in my life, in my environment. Like I feel like I chose what's best for me and it worked out for me. And on top of that, I just feel like a lot of blessings are heading my way. I just have to really stick to things that I want to do, work hard, put my mind to it, and you know, really get it together, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to do it, put your mind to it and do it. Like, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't be scared, don't doubt yourself, just pray about it and it'll work out for you, I promise you. And don't get me wrong, not everything's gonna work out just because you prayed about it, because he's gonna give you what you need. He's not gonna give you what you don't need and what you want. Okay? But yeah, I just want to come on here and talk about my experience quitting, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, are scared to quit. They probably feel the same exact way that I felt going to work every day, your job. You just want to quit. You hate it. You don't want to be there, you know, but you're scared to leave because you don't have nothing to fall back on right now. There's so many opportunities out there. Like, don't limit yourself and don't think less of yourself, because honestly, once you put your mind to it, all you gotta do is put the work in, and I promise you it'll pay out for it. It'll pay off as long as you're willing to put that work in. So, and I'm willing to put the work in, okay? I'm gonna be grinding, okay? Like, I have a couple bangers I put in my notes for you guys, some great video ideas I feel like, and I'm gonna be dropping a bunch more videos now that I have a couple days off before I even start the new job. Like, now that I have a couple of days off, I'm going to be recording, posting as much as I possibly can. So yeah, I'm super excited to start this new journey of my life. I'm glad that I'm excited to let you guys know about it. I'm excited to bring my skincare products and everything to you guys. And if you guys are interested in it, you know, you can always try it out once I get it up and running. Because I promise you it's going to be all natural products. Nothing that's not good for your skin. Like, literally all natural products, household items, food that are healthy foods, of course, that's good for your skin. Yeah, it's gonna be literally 100% natural. And people be saying 100% natural but be having like salicylic acids and stuff in their products. That's not natural. It's going to be 100% natural. Okay, so just stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's really what I came on here to let you guys know. The story of the reason why that I quit. Well, basically the story behind me quitting my job, why I quit my job, and what I have for myself, what I see for myself in my future, what I'm going to be doing as far as my future goes, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that like button down below, as well as leave a comment in the comment section if you're related to this, if you're feeling the same way but you're still scared to you know, quit that job. You know, if you just really enjoyed the video, enjoy my content, enjoy what I said in this video, go ahead and leave a comment below. Let me know that you liked it or whatever you want me to do next. Like, if you have ideas for me, like, leave that down below and I promise you I'm gonna do them. Like, y'all don't be telling me what you want to see, so I be having to think of stuff myself. So if you're not interested, then how am I gonna know? Because you don't tell me what you want to see. But anyways, I do have a lot more videos coming for this future week coming up. So this video will probably be edited and dropped tomorrow, because you know I just switching my schedule to be Thursdays and Sundays now for my dropping my videos. I know I've kind of been not the best at sticking to my schedule because I have a lot of things that came up, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for y'all. I'm gonna do it for you guys. I have some time off, so I'm gonna make sure I do it right, and I'm gonna get it right, okay? But anyways, thank you guys for watching my little video and listening to my little spiel about me quitting my job. I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and tell your cousin and your sister and your brother and your uncle and everybody in your family to subscribe to my channel as well. I thank you guys for supporting me and just, you know, watching my videos, giving me feedback occasionally. I really do appreciate that. I just want to do videos for you guys to give you guys entertainment, whatever, but I do have some really funny videos coming in the future. I have great ideas, so make sure you stay tuned for that, and then you watch those videos as well. But anyways, I'm out this thing and I'll be back in the next couple of days.